Gotta keep them separated. Separated. Hey! The man is disrespecting me. You gotta keep them separated. Hey! Hey, don't mind. Whoever is cheating will be doing anytime. Hey! Come on and play! Separated. Hey! You're talking back to me. You gotta keep them separated. Hey! Okay, don't mind. You're under 18. You won't be doing anytime. Hey! Come out and play! Separated. Hey! Man, you're disrespecting me. You gotta keep them separated.
With yours truly, Cisco Aguirre Jr., a man, a legend of this time. Remember, Mad Soccer, every Thursday on Manhattan Neighborhood Network, 7:30 p.m., channel 5757 RCN 85. And remember, we are now on YouTube. That's right, YouTube. Mad Soccer on YouTube. This is episode 6. The music you just heard was by Offspring. Come out and play one of my favorite rock and roll songs. YouTube, episode 6 this is. Also, if you want to get episodes 1, 2, 3 on the YouTube, you type in just Mad Soccer. You get all 3 episodes, 1, 2, and 3. If you want 4, 5, and then this one and later ones, all you got to do is type in Mad Soccer USA. Mad Soccer USA. Okay? And you get the rest of them like that. What the hell? All right. And remember, if you want to comment, whatever, email me, madcisco52@yahoo.com. madcisco52@yahoo.com. One more time, get your papers and pencils and everything. Email me, madcisco52@yahoo.com. Or if you want to call me, 212-491-4557, 212-491-4557. One more time, 212-491-4557. Shout outs. First of all, there's a t-shirt store on Mulberry Street called Sandy's between Hester and Grand. T-shirts, they got soccer shirts, inexpensive prices, Go down there and check it out. It's called Sandy's. And this is for you and all the guys down there at Sandy's. Also, for all you guys and gals up there working at Soccer Sports Supply on 90th and 1st Avenue, how you doing? Everybody at Nevada Smith's Champions League, February 20th and 21st, that Tuesday and Wednesday, I will be there. I will be there. Mad Soccer will be there. Now, we're not going to tape the shows or anything. We're going to wait to do it in the second leg. Hopefully, I get together with the higher-ups at Nevada Smith, and we can do something over there as far as taping Mad Soccer there. But the 20th and the 21st, I will be there. I'll take your answers, talk, chat, have a little Guinness, baby, and watch Champions League, Barcelona, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, to name a couple. Oh, baby, I can't wait. Papa, the Subway Sandwich Man, no longer working at Subway Sandwich. He's gone to higher and better things. Papa, if you're watching this show, call me up, okay? Also, all you crazy cats at the Upper Manhattan Mental Health Center, and you, Caesar, King Caesar of 145th Street, Laverne, the school crossing guard at 145th Street in Amsterdam. I love you, baby. Everybody at FAN, Jojo Beningo, Evan Roberts, Stevie Boogaloo Summers, and even you, Mike and the Mad Dog. Everybody at ESPN 1050, Max Kellerman used to be on Manhattan Neighborhood Network, Steve Shaw, Stephen A. Smith, all you guys up there, and you, Jody McDonald. And I want to send my condolences to one of the best, definitely one of the best talk show callers in the history of sports talk radio, Jerome of Manhattan, whose mother unfortunately passed away. All right? Jerome, my condolences. I love you, Papa. I know you're going through a lot of pain. Stay strong. Stay strong. Jerome, stay strong. All right? And everybody in Europe who's watching this show on YouTube, and especially you in Germany, because next Saturday, February 17th, I will be on German radio in Berlin, Germany. That's right. That's right. Your pal, Bobby Cisco, is going to be on 1 Radio 1. Okay, you could, there's a thing called live stream that you could get it. I'll be on at 11:40 Eastern Standard Time. It'll be about 5:40 in Berlin, Germany. The name of the show is called Me and the Ball. Andres Ulrich is going to interview me, and we're gonna have a ball. We're gonna have fun with it. You know, talk about me, talk about what I think of the games that happened that day in German Bundesliga and all that. So. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Things are hopping up. Things are hopping up and getting a lot of reaction from this show. Thank you all for your support. Keep supporting. Spread the word, baby, because Mad Soccer will conquer the world. All right. You know what happened last Wednesday in University of Phoenix Stadium in front of over 60,000 people. Glendale, Arizona. USA, Mexico. USA, Mexico. What a crowd. Electric. The crowd was electric on both sides. What was the final score? USA 2. USA 2. Mexico, nothing. 2-0 Mexico. United States over Mexico. The goals were scored by Jimmy Conrad, defender for the United States, on a beautiful header off a corner kick from Landon Donovan, who was the player of the game. And the second goal, which was done in like injury time, Rafael Marquez, who plays for Barcelona, Mexican international, was at midfield, went to pass the ball to one of his teammates. The ball hits the leg of the referee, bounces to Ricardo Clark, who then passes it to wide open Landon Donovan. He streaks down the left side of the field, past the defender, Osvaldo Sanchez. The Mexican goalkeeper comes out, he dinks him out. Goal! Landon Donovan, that's all she wrote. The Mexican fans were in a state of shock. But let me tell you something right now. I thought Mexico looked like the better team on the field. United States, they had their chances here and there, but not as many as Mexico. Mexico could have scored 3 or 4 goals. One, on a corner kick, Jared Borghetti in the first half hits it with his head, just misses the goal. Just missed, man. Could have been 1-0 Mexico right there. Other couple of chances also. Cuauhtemoc Blanco, of my favorite team in Mexico, America, played. But he had his shots here and there trying to get it to Jared Borghetti. But compared to a player like Omar Bravo, number 22, this young kid who plays for Cruz Azul, the Blue Cross, this kid is fantastic. He's like a buzzing bee all over the place. He was getting the ball to Borghetti. Borghetti almost scored a couple of times. The American defense with Timmy Howard of Everton in the nets, outstanding. Chris Albright of the LA Galaxy, my man Jimmy Conrad who scored the goal. Boca Negra, Pablo Mastroianni were outstanding, outstanding. They held Mexico down. Mexico's defense was good too. Every time an American player had the ball, every time you saw 2 or even 3 Mexicans in some sort of a triangular defensive mode, where you had the player here and a Mexican player here, one here, and another one there. You know, and whenever a American player had the ball, Mexican player was always there bumping, getting right on their back, man. Don't let them breathe. That's the message. And the United States did kind of like the same thing. But one thing I didn't like, in the first half, how many corner kicks did the American team have? Did the USA have? 1. Inexcusable. Inexcusable. No way, man. You got to have at least 2 or 3 corner kicks and a half. You got to show some moxie. You got to go in there and you have to be offensive and attack, especially like a team like Mexico, who could chop you up, eat you up, and spit you out. You got to be offensive-minded when you play for Mexico because they're not going to give you anything easy. No way. Bob Bradley now 2-0. I think it's time to make him the permanent coach. They're looking good. A lot of MLS players, majority of them. You had a few guys like Carlos Bocanegra, Timmy Howard coming over from Europe. They look good. You know, the passing, the American passing, you know, they were trying to do a lot of long passing. Mexico, they look so sharp and they pass smartly, moving without the ball. Short passes here and there. Boom, boom, boom. Whenever a couple of American defenders were there, turn around, pass the ball, give and goes. Come on. Enough with the smashy, fancy stuff, America. Come on. Start playing intelligent soccer. I know you won, but still, you're not going to get away with it that much, especially against teams like Mexico or European teams. You have to understand that, man. You have to understand that. Okay. So it was 2-0, United States over Mexico, and let me put my 4 eyes on. You know how it is. I got the U.S. 2007 schedule, okay? Now, Sunday, March 25th, they play Ecuador, a good team. Also, rumor has it that the Red Bulls of New York are going after Augustin Delgado, the Ecuadorian international who scored 2 goals in the World Cup and helped them get to the second round in the World Cup. He's about 32 years old, been with about 9 teams, played in Mexico. A good player, a good scorer. I think we need him. I think he'll be good. Injury prone, but what the hell? You know? And let me tell you, MLS is no easy league like a lot of people think, man. They can play rough and tough in MLS, in Major League Soccer. So I say to Bruce Arena, get him. Get Augustin Delgado because the Ecuadorian crowd will come out in droves. I guarantee you, they get Augustin Delgado. I say 30 to 40,000 people in Giant Stadium because of the Ecuadorian population will come out in the tri-state area. Get Augustin Delgado. Get him. Also, In the United States-Mexico game, I want to commend the referee. Let me see what his name is. Okay, Mauricio Navarro of Canada did an excellent, outstanding job. They should take the tape of this game and show it to every single referee in the world. Do you hear me, FIFA? Every single referee. This is the way you referee a game. United States-Mexico, let's face it, they don't like each other. Okay? Cuauhtemoc Blanco was even helping up one of the American players. I couldn't believe it. He's got a short temper like this. There was a little pushing and shoving. One guy, Dorado, knocked down Landon Donovan right on the top of the penalty area. Got a yellow card. But, you know, besides that, the referee told him, if you mess around, I'll either give you a yellow card or I'm taking you out. I'm either giving you a yellow card or I am taking you out. He controlled the game. Good calls. No problem. No problem whatsoever. So that's for you. Mauricio Navarro of Canada, FIFA. You should put him in the next World Cup. Instead of some of those jokers they had that were giving out yellow cards like it was a free candy. Incredible. Incredible. So that's it. USA 2, Mexico none. And now, Italia! 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 The fiasco of Italy. The fiasco of Italy. After winning the World Cup, it just gets worse. Their government shut down the games last week in Serie A, being all over Italy. Shut them down. There were no games. After the disaster that happened between Catania of Sicily and Palermo of Sicily, where 150 people got injured, a policeman, his name was Rassiti, died when a firecracker went off in front of his face. Desgraciado. Desgraciado. The government said, enough of this. This has to stop. What did they do? Stopped it. They stopped all the games in Serie A and Serie B all the way down. And if the stadiums do not come up to snuff with security measures and other things, the games will be played, but no fans will be allowed in the stands. And one of the stadiums is San Siro of Milan, where AC Milan and my boys, Inter Milan, play. No security cameras or nothing. So that means if they don't get anything, if they don't get it all hooked up, they won't be allowed to let the people in. The club president is saying, look, at least let the season ticket holders, they're not the ruffians, they're not the hooligans and stuff, and they're not allowed to sell block tickets to visiting fans. So it's drastic over there, forget it. And to top it all off, the players said, well, if you ain't going to let the fans in, we're going to go on strike. The players are going to go on strike because they won't let the fans in certain stadiums that are not up to snuff to security standards. Can you believe this? For shame, Italia. For shame. And who's suffering in the long run? Those good, great Italian fans who love their teams respectively and love the national team. You know how the fervor is in Italia for calcio, football, soccer. It's through the roof. And this because of a bunch of knuckleheads. Notice that England has solved their hooliganism problem. Security cameras, eye print, fingerprint. You come doing any crazy stuff, you're banned. You're banned. That's what they have to do in Italy. This is what they have to do in Italy. Okay? They got to take drastic measures. Eye print. If you're caught throwing something on the field, you're banned for the rest of the year, or 2 years, or maybe even 3 years. You know what they do in England? They have your name on the ticket. Okay? That's what they got to do in Italy. That's what they have to do in Italy. Enough already. Enough. Bring back the beautiful game to Italia. But in the long run, I think everybody's going to get together. The Italian Football Association, the government, it'll all be resolved. I think everybody's kind of like in a state of shock. But they'll come back and everything will be okay, I hope. I hope for Italian, all you great, great, great Italian fans out there. Okay? We move on. Guess what? I was talking about the fact that why is Fabio Capello, the Italian coach of Real Madrid, not playing David Beckham? Spice Boy Beckham. why. Well, guess what? He will play this weekend for Real Madrid against Real Sociedad. That's right. Now, Capello says that's his own decision, and he was not pressured into doing it by higher-ups at Real Madrid. You know what I say? Baloney. Baloney. That's a bunch of crap. They told him, you better play this guy. We got Champions League coming up. We're playing Bayern Munich. Get him up on the field. And the fact that Capello said that he's putting him back in is because, even though he wasn't playing, in training, Beckham has been perfect. Perfect. He has his teammates on his side. Okay? He's got other people on his side. I tell you, the players went and talked to Capello and say, hey, man, you got to play him, man. We need him. And he's been training perfectly. He's been a consummate professional. That's why he's going to succeed in Major League Soccer with the LA Galaxy. Don't even worry about it. This kid is a professional. He is a professional. He takes a professional attitude towards everything he does. That's why he's successful. And that's why he's well-liked all over the world. Do you hear me, all you sports critics in the United States, or you electronic and print sports media who hate soccer? Do you hear me? Hear me now, baby. Hear me now, because this summer is going to be rock and roll soccer, baby. Woo! I can't wait. So Beckham is back in with Real Madrid. Can't wait to see the highlights when they play Real Sociedad. Do not be surprised if he scores a goal. Also, in Barcelona, Lionel Messi was out a few months with a broken foot, is back and will be in the lineup this weekend. Also, Samuel Eto'o came back, and Ronaldinho did not play, kind of bruised knee, rested him, and it was a 0-0 score with Osasuna. Surprising enough. So, Messi, Lionel Messi, the Argentine international, is back, one of the top players on the world stage, and Samuel Eto'o. So this is great because Champions League is just about a week away, so they're going to need it all they can handle with Liverpool. Liverpool, baby. And also, check this out. Arsenal is getting into a partnership with the Colorado Rapids of Major League Soccer. They're going to have some type of thing. Don't be surprised if the Colorado Rapids change their name and change their uniforms. They're going to have some type of partnership. And Arsenal has partnerships with other teams throughout Europe and such where they try to sell their brand all over the world. Great idea. Keep it up. The owner of the Colorado Rapids, billionaire Stan Kroenke. Stan Kroenke is negotiating this. There will be a press conference coming as soon as possible. Okay? So keep your eye on that. We got scores, baby. We got scores. Basically, I'm going to give you for the three countries, England, Spain, Bundesliga, Italy, and France. I'll do next on the next show. In bloody England, both Manchester United and Chelsea both won their games. Manchester United 2-0 over Charlton. One of the goals was scored by Ji Sung Park, Korean international. Keep your eye on this kid. Manchester City 2-0 over Charlton. And Chelsea and Stamford Bridge, the Blues of Chelsea defeated Middlesbrough 3-0. 2 of the 3 goals scored by the Ivory Coast international, one of the top players in the world, Didier Drogba. Outstanding. Outstanding. Also, let me give you the standings right now in the top. 27 games played for Manchester United, up by 66 points. 6 points behind is Chelsea with 27. With 60. 27 games played, Liverpool, 50 points. They're 10 points behind. And only 4 points behind Liverpool for the third spot. With 25 games played, Arsenal. The Gunners of Arsenal. And in fifth, holding the fort in 5, Bolton. With 44 points. Only 2 points behind Arsenal for that last spot for Champions League. And the relegation zone, West Ham, who just lost to Watford 1-0. They have 20 points with 27 games played. 27 games played, Charlton has 20 points. And Watford, with 26 games played, has 18 points. Newcastle defeated Liverpool 2-1. Sunday's games will be played tomorrow because this show is being recorded Saturday, February 10th. Arsenal will be at home at Emirates Stadium against Wigan. Bolton will play Fulham. Okay, and España got 21 games played. Barcelona 43 points, Sevilla 42, Valencia 39. Real Madrid dropping the fourth with 38 points and 2 points behind them. Atletico Madrid, relegation zone. Levante with 22. Real Sociedad with 14 and Gimnastic with 13. Real Sociedad plays Real Madrid. Real Betis plays Sevilla. Banca Sunday plays Racing Santander. Getafe plays Valencia. Atletico Madrid plays Atletico Bilbao. And in the German Bundesliga, Schalke on top with 48 points, 6 points in front of Werder Bremen. Schalke defeated Hertha Berlin. Oh, bad news for you Berlin fans. 2-0. Stuttgart won 4-1. And Bayern Munich will play Admiral Tuft's team, Arminia Bielefeld. And in the bottom part, Arminia Aachen with 20, Borussia Mönchengladbach with 20, and Hamburg with 18. So, got Schalke, Werder Bremen, Stuttgart, Bayern Munich, and Hertha Berlin. The top 5 in Germany. We're running out of little time. Listen, let me say this. If you know of anybody who can sponsor Mad Soccer, anybody, a sponsor, a company, who you want Mad Soccer to be on cable, please call me, okay? Or email me, madcisco52@yahoo.com. Or you can call me at 212-491-4557 looking for a sponsor for Mad Soccer. It's taking off. Remember, whatever they say, whatever they do, it's the greatest game in the world!